Hey, it's Matt here. So I just want to make a quick video here of the test I'm performing. Unfortunately, I'm not able to replicate the behavior that you're seeing. When I send an empty message through, I get this right here. So I indeed get an empty message. Though if I do happen to fill out one of the fields, then I'll get something like this. So in other words, this run, I filled out no fields. This run, I just filled out the one. And so as I expected here, and as I was kind of seeing earlier, it's all working. And so again, because I can't quite represent or replicate this on my end, I was hoping that what you'd be able to do is just basically run the job as I've kind of done right here, and then for the and by the way, I'm going to be sending you this job file, and then basically just select either one of these right here. That'll fire off the skip to email. Just so you could see here, I deleted all the emails except for the ones that were using the skip logic. And specifically, well, not skip one, but when we go to skip two right here, it should send you an email with the subject of skip two, and hopefully we'll get a comparison of what your version of RackForms is doing. It's really strange, again, just to be clear, that you're still getting context. Again, this feature hasn't changed for years and years, so I'll be curious to see what happens there. Finally, I do want to just kind of point out here that, of course, we're looking at the newest version of RackForms. This guy's going to be out hopefully March of this year. It's still in beta right now, though we do have a publicly available beta out. Yeah, the basic idea here, and the reason why I brought this up is I love the style that you guys created here. Though, just so you know, this is actually now just a built-in feature. So you may recall I actually was asking about the style and if I could get that from you. There's a very specific reason for that. We can now just literally go under global style and select that modern style, and it's going to automatically apply it to our forms. Now, obviously it's slightly different with the field spans, but what's really nice about this mode right now is that it actually does, as we'd expect, a fully responsive version of the form essentially for free now, right? So this will go in here and it'll appropriately resize our form when we have mobile devices. So, hopefully it's a lot of the same kind of flow that you guys had, but obviously slightly improved. Now, obviously, there are some styles that, like, when we apply them to individual items, we're still going to have some issues. So generally speaking, this feature is just meant to be used in complete isolation. So in other words, we don't need to actually put in any specific styles for any of our fields. But again, still in beta with a few more tweaks, so hopefully we'll get it so that, yeah, building these types of styles is now just literally a drop down away. So anyway, don't want to waste any more time with that. So I'll be curious to know, again, here's the job file. I'll be sending this along to you. And yeah, I'll be curious to see what your result is when you go through this. Again, I'm thinking at this point that it may just be best if maybe for this particular job that we actually just go in and maybe just see if we can't get this version of RackForms just kind of installed on a test server somewhere and just kind of build this out. And then when you guys do upgrade later on this summer, maybe just use that. Because again, I'm just not able to reproduce this error. But again, we'll see.